it's me, Candy. So today I am doing a video with, I've got Olly here, and today I'm going to be doing a video, how I made this little Boppy pillow. And today, as you can see, Olly fits in it okay, but he fits in it a little bit, like this is a little bit too big for him, so I'm going to make his own. Just going to move him over there for now. But yeah, all you're going to need is some fabric. This is flannelette fabric, like it's a nice soft fabric, but this one is a cotton fabric, but it doesn't really matter which one you choose. And I just chose this little foresty sort of theme, this little hedgehog, foxes, mushrooms, birds, flowers, acorns, you know, stuff like that. And I think it's a little bit more gender neutral than this one, but yeah. I just have a pair of scissors and some pins. So, we are just going to get started.
You're also going to need some polyfill or stuffing to stuff the cushion, but I don't have that right now. So yeah. You're just going to lay out your fabric. You want to make sure it's big enough to make the little pillow. So yeah. I am just going to lay it out like this. Actually, like that. Okay. I'm just going to get Olly. So you're going to need your reborn that you want to use. To measure this one, I used Lola, but yeah. So I'm just going to make the fabric like this. Just making sure it's pretty much lined up. That. And I'm just sort of going to lay Olly on it just to see like if this square is a good shape, and it seems to be, so yeah. You don't really need your baby for this, it's just to see like if there's like it's enough room for them. So once you have it folded over like this, you want to fold it again just in half onto that line. This way when you're cutting out the shape, it is a lot more, like same on both sides. So now you can do this one of two ways. You can like draw it on with a pen or something, or you can just freehand it. I just freehanded mine and it came out pretty good, so yeah. But I'm just going to cut off this little extra piece, just because I have a bit of extra. Like that. But yeah, I'm just going to freehand it, so you want to make sure that the fold is on this side, like the... So as you can see here, there is one fold and then two separate pieces, like that. You want to be, have this one on the side that has two folds, so yeah. And then here, you just sort of start and just sort of cut it into a boppy shape. If you've ever seen a boppy, then you probably know what they look like, so just sort of cut it into like a little... I don't really know how to describe the shape. It's just sort of... Just cut it to look something like this. Now, obviously, you can make it bigger or smaller depending on your baby, so yeah. And then once you've cut out that, you just want to open it up like this, and then this is where you get your baby. And just see, so as you can see, that's probably a little bit wide for Olly, so I'm just going to cut it down just a tiny bit. Don't want to keep cutting it too much, because you don't want to like have it be too small, but I'm just probably going to cut off just a little bit off this edge, just because he is a pretty small baby. Okay, like that, and just try it out again, because you don't want to make it too... Like, you don't want to make it the wrong size for your baby. For your reborn, so yeah. You could probably also do this for a real baby, but yeah. Okay, so I think that is pretty good. And if you look at it compared to this one that I made, it's about the same size as it now, but once we hem it, like once we sew it, it will be a little bit different. Oh, and you're also going to need a sewing machine. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. But yeah, you're also going to need a sewing machine. And then the next thing you want to do is fold it back again, like this. So you've got like that, and then I'm going to flip it over so that the fold is on this side now, over here, and this is to cut out the little opening. So you want to cut it really small to start with. So I'm just going to cut it like that for now. Sorry, it just got really dark. So as you can see, I didn't really cut that really good. But yeah, so you just sort of keep cutting it. Like you kind of want this to be the same width, like all the way around there. So that's what I'm going to try and go for. Hope you guys can see this, what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'm just sort of going to cut it so it makes it all the same length, sort of. Okay, so then you have something sort of like this, and you can unfold it, and it looks like this, and I'm pretty happy with that shape. So, yeah, and like I said, once again, it'll be a bit smaller once you actually make it. Okay, so now that you have this, we are just going to separate the pieces. And you want to put one of the pieces with the good side of the fabric facing up, and then you want to put the other piece with the good side of the fabric facing down, so that when you make it and turn it back in the right way, then it is good side, like it's like right side, like you have the pattern on both sides. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here, from this point here, and I'm going to sew this inner line, and then I'm going to leave the gaps here, and I'm going to sew this all the way around there, and then after that I will come back. So you want to leave the openings at the bottom to stuff it and close it up at the end. So, yep, and I'm just going to pin this to keep it in place, like this. Okay, but yeah, I'm not going to show you me sewing because it's in a different room, and my dad is working on the computer in the same room, so yeah, but I will just come back with you guys once I've sewn. So from this point around here to this point, and then this point around to this point, leaving openings there. Just sewed all the two little parts that I just said to sew. So again, I just sewed from here all the way around this line to here, and then from here all the way around this line back to here. So I'm just going to cut off these little extra threads because I don't want them there. Now you can like cut closer to the stitching on the sides, but I just leave it. See. But now what I'm going to do is just take out the pins, just like this, and then I'm going to turn it in the right way, and then we're going to try Ollie on it again. So to turn it in the right way, if your arm is small enough, which mine is, you can just put your arm through all of it and just sort of pull it through. So I've got the other end, and I'm just pulling it through this one, but yeah, just basically turn it in the right way, so you can see the patterns. So yeah, okay, and don't worry, we'll fix it up in a little bit, but that is definitely going to be a good size for Ollie. I'm not going to try it on him just because, but yeah, and then you just want to make sure that the edges are all like pushed out, so that you get the proper shape. I just usually spread my hand out, and then it just pushes everything together. And if it looks a little bit like bunchy in the middle here, that's okay, because once you stuff it, that'll figure itself out. So yeah, but this is what we have at the moment. So yeah, and then I just got my bag of polyfill or stuffing. I call it stuffing, but yeah. Just gonna get this out. So now I'm just going to stuff the pillow. I purposely did not stuff this one as much as I did the other one, just because this is for Ollie and he's a little bit smaller, so I feel like if I made it too stuffed, he wouldn't fit on it very nicely. So yeah, but now I'm just going to, there's like two options you can do for this. You can either like, just like, sort of like tie these, and you have like a little tie effect, which I don't know, it's not. But I saw that somewhere, but what I'm going to do is just fold it in. So basically, I hope you can see this, I'm just going to fold in this part of the end of the pillow and just sew across a little line. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll come back.
Okay, so that is how I make it, how I made my boppy for my reborns. So I just zigzagged it at the ends, like that, and this is what Ollie looks like in it. I'll just move him just for a sec. You can, which is what I'm going to do for both of them, for this one and Ollie's. Ollie's is a lot smaller, but what you can do is you can actually take these little pieces here and, I'll show you with this one, put Velcro or a little clip so that when you store them, it stays together. I'm going to do this before we go on our vacation, because I'm going to bring all three of the babies, and I'm going to want to take both of their boppies. So yeah, that'll just make it a lot easier for me to and it makes it a lot more like compact, I guess you could say, for the babies. So yeah, but now Ollie has his own little boppy, and also what else I'm going to use it for, I plan to use both of them to do videos with Lola learning to sit up and everything. So yeah, and she couldn't sit up just with this one, so by having that one, she sits up. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you made a boppy and it was successful, and I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. Bye!